webcasting for a worldwide audience.
You're listening to Radio Lewes, where the music matters, and welcome back to the Rock Show. As always, I'm Ben Fuller. And this week, I've got a great list of stuff, some new stuff to the show, and plenty of bands that are on tour all over the place where you can see them. Except for the first band, although I'm playing this because last week I mentioned they got a new album out. Well, I've got hold of it. It's their 5th studio album. It's called Veil. This is Wake Up from the Black Veil Brides. There you go, Black Veil Brides. That's the 5th studio album, Veil. It's not that new, actually, now I think about it. January 12th, 2018. I missed it. It's a sequel to their previous concept album, Wretched and Divine, The Story of the Wild Ones. And it's pretty good, I have to say. It's nice to hear something new from them. Another band I only played for the first time last week was Black Tide, only to find out they'd split. Never mind, this is another track from the same album. This is Gimme a Chance.
People telling lies.
I love it when I find a new band, but I hate it when I find out they've already split up. Anyway, this is a great album. It's called Light From Above. It was their debut from 2008. Trouble is, by 2016, they'd gone again. Never mind. I'm going to keep playing stuff from that, at least the clean stuff, unless I decide to do some more late edition stuff. Then I've got plenty of new fodder from them for one of those, because quite a bit of it is sweary. Never mind, let's have some Crowbot and Right Between the Eyes. There you go. Welcome to Fat City was the name of the album. It's their second studio album from 2016, and they have a new one. And it's called Mother Brain, which is out this year. And I can tell you they're on tour here in the UK. Friday the 19th of July, they will be at Ramblin' Man Fair in Maidstone. Friday the 26th of July, they're at the Underworld in Camden. The 28th sees them at the Crawford Arms in Wolverton. Where else? Waterford Studio in Norwich on the 20th of July. Waterloo Music Bar in Blackpool on the 24th. The O2 Institute 2 in Birmingham on the 25th. Camden I've already told you about. And a Welsh one. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, I'm afraid. Alcatraz Metal Festival in Belgium after that. So there's several gigs here in the UK if you want to go and see them, and why wouldn't you? I think they're brilliant. They're from Pennsylvania, and boy do they rock. Disturbed are up next with something from their current album. In Another Time. Are Disturbed from the new album Evolution from October 2018. And Disturbed are on tour. They're in Europe, but I think by the time this is published, it'll be too late. Possibly Romania. No, that one's sold out. Bulgaria on the 28th of June. Sunday the 30th of June, they're in Athens at the Water Plaza. And then they go off to Israel. So there's only a couple of gigs in Europe that you can still get tickets for in time for the publication of this show. So we're going to move on to a brand new band of the show. I'm not sure if I need to thank Si for this or not. Really not sure about this, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. The band's called Glitter Wizard, and this is Hall of the Oyster King. There you go, that was Glitter Wizard from their album Opera Villains from April this year. They play a unique brand of freak rock and roll that Julian Cope once described as unashamedly glamorous hard rock. For the past decade, this San Francisco band have been wowing rock fans with heavy riffs and a high-octane stage show that combines psych, metal, punk, glam and prog. into a sound that is both hard to pin down and easily recognisable as their own. I'll agree with that. I'm not entirely sure I like it, but thanks, Si, anyway, for putting me onto them. And if you want to go and see them, they are going to be in Munich on the 22nd of June, but I'm not sure this show goes out in time for you to hear that bit. Never mind, brings a bit of difference to the show, and let's have something we're familiar with. Bit of Greta Van Fleet. I love that sound from the album Anthem of a Peaceful Army. Their debut studio album, according to some, from October 2018. Now, if all goes well, they're currently touring in the States, but as of November the 3rd, they will be at the Leeds O2 Academy here in the UK. On the 4th, at Olympia Theatre in Dublin, Glasgow O2 Academy on November the 6th. The 7th sees them at the Newcastle O2 Academy. The 9th at Mountford Hall in Liverpool. Si should be going to that one, all being well. And then on the 10th of November, they're at Nottingham Rock City. And that's before they disappear off to the Netherlands and Amsterdam and then Paris. So there are some in Europe as well. They'll be in the Antwerp, Belgium Lotto Arena on the 15th. So plenty of gigs happening if you can still get tickets. Some of them are sold out, but it might well be keeping an eye on it in case there's any cancellations. They will be well worth the ticket price if they go ahead. There have been some issues, but let's just keep our fingers crossed, especially for poor old Si. He's been looking forward to this and we don't want to see him crying. This is The Rock Show on Radio Lewes, where the music matters, and we're continuing with some more great music. This is Seven Dust. From All I See Is War, the 12th studio album released on May 11th, 2018, and that was Doesn't Matter. And you can see them, they are on tour here in the UK as of the 14th of December. They're at Motorpoint Arena in Nottingham. 15th sees them at the Manchester Arena. The 17th, the SSE Hydro in Glasgow. And they're at the Birmingham Arena on the 18th. Motorpoint Arena in Cardiff on the 20th, the London O2 Arena on the 21st. So plenty of gigs to get your teeth into if you want to find tickets to go and see Seven Dust. I would if I could afford it and I wasn't going to be stuck in here. Never mind, it's hard life, innit? This is Stone Broken.
that's how it's gotta be. Try before it's too late. Can you hear what they say? It's another mistake, 'cause I have been where you are. You have made it this far, and it doesn't even really matter. Everything you wanna try, you can't deny, you can't decide. Figure out just what you need. Highly doubt it's plain to see. Carry on and toe the line. Take a bow, 'cause it's your time. Try before it's too late. Can you hear what they say? It's another mistake, 'cause I have been where you are. You have made it this far, and it doesn't even really matter. And it doesn't even really matter.
Did you spot the deliberate mistake there? That wasn't Doesn't Matter from Seven Dust, that was Doesn't Matter from Stone Broken. Seven Dust track was called Risen. Now we put that right, they are on tour, they are supporting the Black Star Riders. The Riders have a new album out in September, it's called Another State of Grace, and they're touring it. And they will be in Bristol at the O2 Academy on October the 10th. And Stone Broken are supporting, along with October the 11th, they're at the Cambridge Corn Exchange. And on October the 12th, Shepherd's Bush Empire. And Wrexham at the William Aston Hall. And Dublin Academy on the 16th. Belfast Limelight supporting Black Star Riders again. Newcastle at the O2 Academy on the 19th, and Nottingham Rock City on the 20th. Oh, and they're at the Bexhill Delaware Pavilion on October the 22nd. I really must try and get to see that one. Bournemouth on October the 23rd at the O2 Academy. Cardiff University Great Hall on the 24th. Wolverhampton Steel Mill on the 25th. Leeds O2 Academy on the 26th. So lots and lots of gigs here in the UK. I'm definitely going to try and get to the Bexhill one. That's October the 22nd if you want to go. Theory of a Dead Man next. I haven't played them in ages. This is Salt in a Wound.
You could let it be. You could let me bleed. Instead it seems you keep rubbing salt in the wound. You could let me heal. I hate the way it feels. Now I suffer still. You're rubbing salt in the wound. Rub it in, rub it in, rub it in. Rub it in, rub it in, rub it in. Rub it in, rub it in, rub it in. Rub it in, rub it in. And being dead must be better than this. Already hurts, but you couldn't resist. Moving on way too quick. I not expected way to end it. Like a
Salt in a Wound from Savages, their 5th studio album by the Canadian rock band from July 2014. I'm not a great fan of Wake Up Call, their current album. It's a bit too pop rocky for me. But they are on tour and they are in the UK. November 19th sees them at the Manchester Academy 2 with Dead Posey. November 20th they're at the SWG3 Galvanisers in Glasgow, again with Dead Posey. On the 21st they're on their own at the Rock City Nottingham. And then the 23rd they're at London Electric Ballroom with Dead Posey again. And then on the 24th they're in SWX Bristol with Dead Posey. So a few gigs there to get your teeth into if you want to see Theory of a Dead Man. If they're playing the Wake Up Call stuff, I probably don't. But my opinion doesn't count for much. If you like it, you get along and see them, you'll probably have a great time. Another band I haven't played in ages now, this is Exandria, or Xandria, I don't know how you say that. I'm going to settle on Xandria, and that was Call of Destiny from Theatre of Dimensions, the 7th studio album by the German symphonic metal band. The album was released in January 2017, and I love their sound. I do like symphonic metal. It's something I've found in the last few years, and it just keeps getting better and better. Sorry to say they're not on tour at the moment, but I'm sure there's going to be one soon, because I think there's a new album in the offing. Now to something I haven't played in ages. I got a bit of a surprise on Saturday Live when John Russell joined me and was playing some contemporary rock music for a change, and he played some Nirvana. He played Teen Spirit. I'm going to play In Bloom.
Kids for food.
Oh, from way back in 1991, and the album was Nevermind, of course, the second studio album, and the first to feature drummer Dave Grohl. Now, time is short, and I want to get the next couple in, so I'm going to have to skip some. We're going to go down to track 14 on this list. This is Dream Theater and Paralysed. That was their third single from Distance Over Time, the 14th studio album by the American progressive metal band, released in February this year. And they are on tour, plenty of dates in Europe. Let me see. From the 29th of June, they'll be at the Tons of Rock Festival in Norway. Storsal Music Host in Denmark. Then they're at the Gazi Music Hall in Athens in Greece. The National Palace of Culture in Sofia in Bulgaria. That's through June and July. Then they're into Italy and Spain. They'll be in Malta, Czech Republic and France. Nowhere here, I'm afraid. And by July 13th, they'll end up in Poland, in Warsaw, Prague in the Park. I was really hoping they were going to come to the UK, but there are plenty of European dates through July. If you want to go and see them live, I would definitely recommend that you do. Now, I'm out of time, I'm afraid. You've been listening to The Rock Show on Radio Lewes, where the music matters, and I've been Ben Fuller. Thank you so much for listening. I'm going to leave you with the latest release from Devil Skin, All Fall Down. Until next time, ta-da.
Local webcasting for a worldwide audience.